What is a demigod? Is it someone that can shoot the ball, pass the ball, dribble the ball, and defend the ball? Or is it someone that can break you down and hit you with that sauce? This is my 6'8" LaMelo ball build. All right, so first of all, y'all wanna go to my career to make this build. Y'all wanna go to an empty slot. I don't have many of those. You wanna name him LaMelo Ball, right hand, jersey number 1, 6'8", shooting guard. If I could make him a point guard, I would, but in order to get 6'8", you gotta make him a shooting guard. 196 pounds, 6'8" wingspan. You're gonna go 82 close shot, 92 driving layup. For the layup, you're gonna put 5 of your cap breaks on this to get it to a 97. That's gonna give you physical finisher on Hall of Fame and layup mixmaster on Hall of Fame. You'll be boosting layup mixmaster up to legend. Mid-range shot, you're gonna make a 94. You're gonna put 2 cap breaks on this to get it to a 96. It's gonna get you Hall of Fame Deadeye, which you're gonna be boosting up to legend. And it's gonna get you Hall of Fame Shifty Shooter, which at 6'8" is amazing. 83 3 ball, which gets you limitless range bronze, max free throw, pass act 91. When you hit veteran 2, you're gonna put your next 5 cap breaks on pass act to get it to 96. I don't have that yet, so I still have it 91. That's for bailout. That's for versatile visionary, and also you get the Tyrese Halliburton pass style. 86 ball handle, you get ankle assassin on silver, and a couple other really great badges. Speedball ball max. Now defense, we don't have a lot here, but the one thing we do have is steal. At 80, that gives you silver glove and silver interceptor. This year, what I noticed is that agility is really what allows you to sort of stay in front of your defender. Agility and strength. So we're gonna max both of these. 84 strength, and that's gonna get you strong handle, and again, physical finisher on Hall of Fame at 83. As well as agility is also gonna help with shifty shooter. It's gonna help you to get shifty shooter on Hall of Fame. Speed on 83, but every time you get a new season, you're gonna put that season, the level 40 of that season, towards speed. I'm already, I think, at 85. I'm about to be at 86. So this build's gonna be really fast by the end of the year. And it's gonna start off okay. It's not bad speed, but he will be quick with acceleration. Vertical doesn't matter, rebounding doesn't matter, and all the other stats, the 51, the 38, the 28, all of these are just to kind of help pad another stat we'll go over later. But if you made it right, you're gonna get shades of Tyler Hero, Pete Maravich, and Kobe White. And one of the coolest names you will see this year, a 3-level scoring combo guard. All right, here is a picture of it after it has the cap breakers on it. This is what it looks like. Here are what the badges look like after I'm done with them. So Legend Deadeye. Now here's an important thing. This is the tallest build in the entire game that can still get Legend Deadeye. Because it's the tallest build in the entire game that can still get Hall of Fame Deadeye. And we used our +1 on Deadeye. I can't tell you enough how having Legend Deadeye at 6'8" is game changing. You can shoot, like, I don't want to say over people, but like through people. Like you, a full lockdown has to be right up on you and has to even jump most of the time to defend you. Otherwise, it's just whether you make or miss the shot. Shifty shooter, set shot, physical, strong handle, all Hall of Fame, all really good. There's a couple different builds for this we're gonna go over in a second because we can kind of play around, but make sure to put your layup mixmaster up to legend. That will make a huge difference. And floaters don't matter. I wish they did, but you do get that. You see, these are the 2 I used it on. Again, there's really 2 takeovers you want to focus on. That's offensive artists, because that's going to boost your 3-ball, your midi, and your pass act, which is going to make you really unstoppable. And that silky shooter takeover, that's going to allow you to get ankle breakers.
You're gonna guard. Oh, wrong way.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
What happened to his ankles?
It's going to make your off the dribbles way better. if you go with a silky shooter takeover of any kind, no matter which one you go with, let's go over a couple animations. We'll come back to animations in a second, but let's skip all the way down to hop jumper, normal 2. You want to use hop jumper normal 2 if you're using silky shooter. Why? It breaks ankles like crazy. It's not bad to dribble out of because that's what most people use hop jumpers for this year, but it gets a lot of ankle breakers and it's really clean to shoot off of too, especially going to the off ball hand. So for me, going left. If you choose to go with a different takeover, and I'll come back. Let's say you choose to go with the other way to kit this build at, which is mixtape. Okay, mixtape is mid-range, ball handles people ball, but you get blur. Blur take this year is really good for driving by defenders. You get those blow-by animations, you slide by people, and again, at 6'8", it's pretty cheesy to be able to slide by people at 6'8". I mean, it helps you get to those layups, it helps you get to the middies, and just really run the floor, where the lack of dribbling that you might feel coming from something 6'4" and smaller to then something 6'5" and taller, you lose out on a lot of that like ability to just speed boost left and right. You're gonna get that back with mixtape, right? So if you're someone that's looking to kind of keep that in your game, I would run mixtape instead of offensive artist. And then for your animations, instead of normal 2, looking to get off the dribble shots and break ankles, I'd run Jordan Clarkson. And Jordan Clarkson's gonna have this really crazy animation where he sort of slides to the right when he pulls it out, and he can basically just speed boost out of it. It's kind of like what Steph Curry is for small guards. There it is, that one. It's really good. And he doesn't have bad hop jumpers either, so you can still kind of create out of it. I prefer silky shooter. I prefer offensive artist. It's my play style. Also works better with Legend Deadeye. Now, that being said, here are the other animations real quick. So we'll go over jump shot first. So for jump shot, I rhythm shoot everything. So J.R. Smith bass, Larry Bird, Kyle Korver, and that's gonna be max speed, 18% Larry, 82% Kyle Korver. Here's the thing, and I shoot with push, by the way, because I'm rhythm shooting, so it's basically gonna be push anyways. You wanna feel it on the push, way easier. Here's the thing, y'all. Everyone knows your jump shot base is gonna affect how well you can shoot. That's obvious. J.R. Smith is really good for rhythm shooting, whereas there's other bases that are good for if you shoot with square. I'm not gonna tell you rhythm shooting is better than shooting with square, or square is better than rhythm shooting. I'm not here to fight for either one of those. For me, rhythm shooting feels like I can shoot more contested shots, and that's what I'm going for on this build is, hey, you might think you have me locked up because I'm not doing all these cheesy left-right dribble moves, but really, you gotta be so close to me to guard me, you might foul me anyways by accident, right? And that's the point, is that I'm just a shot creator type of build. So okay, with that being said, the next thing to look out for is always gonna be your release 2. This year, your release 2 is gonna affect how well you can sort of hit fadeaways, step backs, a lot of those moving shots. That's really like, how'd I put it? That's like really your shot, so to speak. The base is kind of what enables you to hit certain shots on your standstills, and also kind of it'll open up your green window a little bit. But your actual release 2 is your visual cue, and that visual cue is what you need this year to shoot. And Kyle Korver is just like a fantastic visual cue mixed with really good stats. That being said, let's go to our other animations. Let's go on this one first. Playstyle Tyrese Halliburton. When I can get Darius Garland, I'm gonna put Darius Garland on. I think they're both really close to each other. I've tried both out this year. Darius Garland, I think, is a hair better, like just a hair, like a tiny bit, but not so much so that, you know, Tyrese Halliburton isn't good in really comp situations. It's still really great. Dribble style, I don't know if this one's gonna turn some heads, but James Harden, I know a lot of people like Jalen Green. For the speed boost, I use Jalen Green like pretty much all year earlier in the year. And Zion Williamson, for those who like the speed boost to the rim. Really good styles. I'm not hating on either one, but James Harden has a really good cross launch that can sort of glide through players. Like, he basically gets a blow by with his cross launch. And as someone that likes to like kind of dribble out and then kind of attack the rim with the layups, that cross launch into like a Euro step is really dominant and really nice to have in my bag. You know, especially if I just get stuck sometimes. I feel like that cross launch is perfect. Okay, that being said, signature size up Drew Holiday. Regular breakdown Jalen Green. The only reason I'm using Jalen Green is because he kind of steps to the side when he does it, so it kind of sets up certain, like, that sets up the cross launch, it sets up a couple of other dribble moves out of it. I don't use it often. Devin Booker, aggressive breakdown. Everyone's using this year, so if you've been paying attention, if you hold R2 or RT, if you're on Xbox, and flick up on the right stick, you basically get this like speed boost forward. It can basically put you in front of your defender, so you can just kind of shoot the ball right away. So if they're playing you too high, you speed boost forward and then you shoot it. So, and again, on this type of build where it's like, you know, you have limitless range, you're 6'8", you've got ledge and deadeye, so you're already shooting over people. They want to play you high. Now you can sort of speed boost forward and get that extra little umph, and boom, now they're behind you. Now you're shooting, you know, over them again, but from a different angle. Jimmy Butler escape move. I've played with a few different escape moves. This one's just the cleanest. I mean, it's just really smooth. I highly recommend playing with it. I shoot a lot off the Jimmy Butler. I'll like fake one way to get them to hit the screen, and I'll you know, escape move the other way and then shoot off. Get some really clean animations, especially with the rhythm shot. Zach LaVine combo move. If you go left, right, or right, left, it kind of gives you a little speed boost forward, and then you can combo out of that. Luka crossover. The reason I like Luka over, let's say, Devin Booker feels smooth for sure. But Luka just gives you like a really fast push, and it's harder to bump steal Luka than it is Devin Booker. And on a taller build, you really got to go with a crossover that's less likely to get bump stolen. Meaning if someone's like gonna guess when you're gonna cross over, Luka's a little easier to not get bump stolen on that guess than Devin Booker is, in my opinion. Pro behind the back move. So the up the court behind the back isn't bad, but the reason I'm using this one is for its behind the back launch move. That puts you in a great position to rim run, which can be paired with other moves like, and the spin doesn't really matter, so whatever spin you want. The Tyrese Halliburton Hezi is really good this year, and on a 6'8" where you can just Hezi out then shoot off of it right away, fantastic. You can also combo off it. You can also speed boost out of it. Luka step back. This is the one you want to pair the pro behind the back with, along with other moves. I mean, you want to combo all your moves together, but the Luka step back, really fast snatch back. I at one point was using the Tyrese Halliburton step back, and I was really comboing up with it because you can get the 2x speed boost with it. But for whatever reason on this build, I just don't feel that the double the speed is as killer as it was in previous years. It's not doing for me what it used to do. So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like irrelevant or don't do it. Maybe consider trying the Tyrese Halliburton if you're gonna use mixtape takeover. But for me, the Luka, especially because it gets ankle breakers with the silky shooter takeover, really good and good to combo out of. Kobe Bryant triple threat. I mean, for obvious reasons, it's Kobe. Over here, Kobe Bryant free throw, LaMelo ball layup. Here we go, y'all. Best layup in the game for tall guards. It's not close, not even a little bit. For small guards, there might be better layups. I haven't gotten to try Kyrie or Steph Curry yet this year, and I'm imagining one of those two probably has some pretty good layups in it. But LaMelo ball. Whereas in previous years, I didn't like it because all the little flashy behind the back circus lays, they could be ripped mid-lay. This year, by the way they do contact lays, you actually are creating the contact like automatically. Like you don't have to necessarily do it as much anymore like I would do in previous years. I would kind of jam my body into the defender and then try to do a layup, or do a layup as I'm about to jam the defender. Like basically like I'm the one creating the contact. This year, it's kind of like you can just go into the layup, and the layup will naturally like know when to shield the ball, and it's fantastic. So all the little circus shots basically can signal to the defender to jump, and then you can bail out to your offensive player who's going to be wide open. Or you just finish the layup because they don't see it coming, or they think it, they're playing good defense. You can time every layup green, by the way, this year. If you have a legend mixtape and you have Hall of Fame physical finisher, I promise you 100% of the layups, even the ones they body up and force you into a bad animation, you can green those. 100% of them, all the time, every one, no RNG. It's on you, whether you make or miss it, as long as they don't block it. All right, that's enough about that. No dunks in this build. I don't need them. Go-to shot Jimmy Butler. There's probably way better go-to shots. I just haven't felt like using go-to shots this year. I just don't like them. I don't like them at all. I don't care for them. You might like them. Be better than me. Pick a good go-to shot and figure out how to lab it. It's just not for me. Dribble pull-up normal 2. Look, Pro 2 is probably better, to be honest with you. I've used it. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's objectively has more clean, straightforward fade animations. And if you're the type of person that beats your defender and fades straight forward, that's for you. Normal 2 for me just feels like if you're going hard right or hard left, it gives you like a wider fade. I feel like it gets you more open. Okay, spin jumper. Pro. I do manual spins this year. I call it the T-spin. A lot of people know how to spin by hitting double square. Boom, that's the pro spin jumper right there. Green, wow, amazing. That is not a spin jumper I use almost at all this year. I actually use the manual spin jumper. And to do a manual spin jumper, you're gonna hold the sprint button and you're gonna rotate the stick. So the ball's in your right hand, you're gonna rotate like that. Boom. And the ball's in your left hand, you're gonna rotate like that. Boom. Here's it in action. You wanna do it right as you cross the 3-point line. So right as you're crossing, you wanna go into action right there. Hopefully I can hit it in this tiny court. It's harder to hit it in smaller courts. Boom, that's it right there. That is a manual spin jumper. Why is that important? Because you basically create more separation doing it that way. He gets a sideways spin instead of a spin backwards. That sideways spin is going to not only create separation, but also get in front of defenders that are trailing and kind of fade away from defenders that are in front of you at the same time. Kobe Bryant is the post fade. I don't know why it was on pro. Joel Embiid, hook shot. Kobe Bryant, post hop. I don't do post hops a lot this year, but when I do, Kobe Bryant's really good. Motion styles. Hey, y'all, let me just tell y'all like the 2 or 3 best motion styles in the game that you're gonna wanna go through for this particular build. Motion styles have been tested and clearly make you either faster on offense running without the ball or faster on defense running without the ball. That's proven, tested, everyone agrees on that. I also feel like they do more than that, and if you don't, that's totally cool. I wouldn't be the first time I had to fight an uphill battle about a video game. But the 3 that I think are the best, Carmelo Anthony. If you want to be faster on defense, Carmelo's really fast on defense. Also feels like it makes you just a little bit more fluid on offense. Not saying he shoots better or dribbles better, does different dribble moves, just feels like he's more fluid. Everything's more fluid on offense. Just throwing that out there. Alex Caruso, really balanced offensively and defensively, and also has really good defensive animations. So, give that a try. The one I'm using is Drew Eubanks, only because it's really fast on offense, and then getting out in the break for me is really important to me. I switch a lot between Drew Eubanks and Carmelo Anthony. Those are the 2 I use the most. It just depends on how I'm feeling, honestly, in the moment. They're both really good. You could flip a coin and pick either one, honestly. A couple more things with just the build itself. Just want to go over a couple of fun little stats here that you may not see in the builder. Your draw foul rating is only a 66, meaning it'll, in theory, if you believe in, stats, it'll make it a little harder to draw foul. That being said, I do draw fouls, I feel like, fairly consistently with this build. Just not maybe as much as some other builds I've played with. The other stat I'll throw out there, this one right here, offensive consistency 95. If you're a believer in it, 95 is right at that sweet spot where you start being able to, really hit more of your shots. That's my belief. I'm sticking to it. I still believe in it this 2K. That's okay if you guys don't. For me, it's like everyone's complaining about RNG all year long. They're like, getting their tiki torches out for Mike Wang. It's pretty crazy that everyone's doing that, and I'm over here having no problem shooting whatsoever with an 83 3-ball. Just, you know, just shooting well over here. I guess I'm just lucky. I don't know. Just avoiding that RNG over here. 95 OC Island. Anyways, defensive consistency 72. It's whatever. And nothing else really that important. I wanted this video about my build to be a longer one. I don't want a short video anymore. I want to do long build videos. You guys are spending as much as $100 on the build. I want it to be a thorough explanation. Just a lot of different reasons. So you can see, like, I rhythm shoot. Like, I'm really comfortable rhythm shooting. I like it. It's good for me. Feels really good. I don't have any problem with it. A couple moves I want to go over. If you're using hop jump or normal 2, going left is like the best. So all you're doing is you're holding turbo, and then you're holding down on your right stick, and then you're flicking up at the last second. I think it's really important to see when I'm flicking up, when I'm rhythm shooting, because you can tell someone to rhythm shoot a certain way, but this year I think visually it's way easier. Boom, and then boom, and you can see I'm greening that in here. Right, so okay, this is the Jimmy Butler escape move. Left, right, Luka Doncic, step back. These are like basic moves to like get you open. This is the Zach LaVine combo move, boom, boom. And then you can Luka out of it. Boom, boom, once again, you can Luka out of it. It just kind of gets you in front of the defender. It's another one of those. You can also do that out of it. That's the Jimmy Butler escape. I do that quite often. I'll do that just to get a little bit of separation, and then maybe Jimmy Butler escape into a shot. This is the Tyrese Halliburton Hezi. This is what it looks like. You can Tyrese Halliburton Hezi, and then you can speed boost out of it. I did a bad job there. I'm still doing a bad job. Yeah. Maybe I'm not hitting it right now, but yeah, I like that. See, you can speed boost out of it. So in theory, you can basically speed boost to the ball hand and to the off ball hand, because let's see, this would be like boom, and then you can James Harden cross launch. Fake the hop jumper up and then just keep running. And if you do a couple little shot critter moves here and there, a little skip, boom, going to the basket. Works actually better going right than it does left in my opinion, but it works for both. Little skip, now you're going to the basket. And meters off, all meters off, every single meter off. You can see I'm not looking at a meter in here. I don't need a meter to time it. Scoops are great, but I never use them because they're not consistent. It gave me a euro right there when I held to the right instead of a scoop. That's pretty crazy. But in game, usually it gives you whatever you need, but I just don't trust scoops or floaters this year at all. I wish they were good. I wish they were better. It's a floater just so you can see it. Looks kind of ugly, and also it doesn't really get you any space. That gets blocked really easily in game. So I would stick with Euros and Cradles this year. Both Euros and Cradles work amazing. Not just for bailouts, but like actually finishing through and getting contact. I get a lot of fouls on those. This is the Devin Booker aggressive dribble right here. So let's say you're like dribbling, you're like moving around, and then boom. Now you're in front of the defender, you shoot it, that's green. Fades, I use rhythm shooting on my fades as well this year. To rhythm shoot a fade, instead of going down then up, you see on a rhythm shooter go down then up, you actually want to go up then down. That's the trick this year. So up then down. And I feel really good rhythm shooting on fades. I feel like that is meta. Rhythm shooting a midi fade, meta. It's gotta be. I just really feel strongly about that. I don't know why you'd shoot with square when it's just so chicken. For 3, easy. No cuts. Let me go over the pro behind the back move. So the pro behind the back, basically, you want to do any other turbo like move, like either an escape or a hezi, and then you want to quickly flick the stick in the opposite and downward direction. So hezi, down right. And that AI didn't just play the greatest defense ever. There it is. Boom. And you can see even that one's now a scoop. You actually get better animations going to the basket on some of that launch Look at that. Look at that move. Different animation. You're getting different layup animations based on your dribble move. So keep that in mind. Your dribble move matters for what you're doing in terms of like your layups and a lot of your other shots. So learning that move also opens up other parts of your offense. I want to go over some of your settings this year. So if we go down to controller settings, see high risk, user timing. I have it on set point, but I don't know how much it matters, to be honest with you, because I rhythm shoot. Shot meter input, pro stick only. Pro stick function default, absolute on everything else. And oh wait, here we go. Pro stick passing, flashy. So if you're holding R1, or I don't know what it is on Xbox, but the top right button, this one right here, and then you like flick that, you flick the right stick towards wherever you want to pass it to, you're gonna get a flashy pass instead. Icon passing, pass type control. This is how I throw long bounce passes on the break. I icon bounce pass. If you double tap the receiver's icon, you get a bounce pass. Receiver control, I don't know how much that matters. I don't use it. And cut to the basket, I don't use this either. But this part right here, pass direction 97, pass target distance 2, pass target openness 1. Basically, I don't want the computer making a decision for me. I want it to be based on the direction I throw the ball. For the rest of the video, I'm gonna just leave it as clips of me sort of just playing with the build, so you can see basically like you know, everything that this build is, from like the first day I ever played with it up until like just recently. I'm gonna try to put as many clips in here as I can that are like related to, you know, how to play with the build, things you want to look to do, just everything, right? I'm gonna try to put all that in here. So thanks for watching. If you want to continue watching and just see how the build looks in action, feel free. If not, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna sign off. Enjoy the music.
outside.